Up early to make the most of planting season, Randy stumbles through another long day on the ranch. How many mistakes is this guy gonna make? I mean, really. This is episode 21 of Elk Mountain.
Hello, welcome episode 21. We made it. It was raining early this morning. We woke up at 6, but yeah, we had rain in the forecast, which kind of threw a wrench into our plans. We wanted to get our other field finished up and planted, but we can't since it's raining. That kind of threw it off, so I figured why not plow our other field here. We needed to get it turned over too, and kind of a little window of opportunity. Hopefully the rain finish is clearing up pretty soon, and then we can carry on with our work. And the bonus is if this field is already plowed, then if we perhaps rent or lease a roller, we can get both of these done up and rolled and planted at the same time, and then roll them again. So that's hopefully on the forecast today if this weather would cooperate. But since it's already kind of gross and mucky out, figured why not spread some slurry now that our field is turned over as well. Hopefully, at least. We do have about 15,000 liters in there, so we could get that done, but we also have a little bit of extra lime too that I think we were going to try and use, but I'm not sure if it's the best idea again while it's raining, but I don't really know. I feel like we shouldn't plant, so we'll maybe spread some lime, figure out how to back our tractor up, and then maybe if it's still raining, might plant some, use that slurry. We'll see. May as well get this guy loaded up while it's raining. Pump's running, and it's done. Yeah, it's such a quick refill. Alright. Looks like our cows still have water. They should be doing alright. For a little bit, we'll probably have to check up on them before the month's over. Make sure we close that gate. And we'll head over to our field. It's already pretty mucky out, so I figure it doesn't really make a difference. The line, I don't know, it doesn't have a cover on the spreader, so it's just kind of going to get all bunched up in there. So I figured we'll spread some slurry while we're waiting pretty much for this weather to clear up. It's kind of just dampening the start of this month, really. I'm not going to make the same mistake we did last time and leave it running while we're not moving. Because as we learned, it starts distributing once it's lowered. Unlike lots of the other machines that you have to turn on and lower independently. So we'll try and see how far this goes, and this might be a little bit more accurate. Last time we just dumped it everywhere, and we're also doing a single application, or a double application rather, where I believe we just have it on single this time. So hopefully we can get this whole field done with just this and not have to use two different types, because that was, well, a learning experience. Let's get this finished up. Well, looks like the weather cleared up, and we ran out of slurry at pretty much the same time. So we were almost able to get the whole field done, which is nice. There's a little strip in the middle and some other little missed spots here and there. But maybe we can, at the end of the month, have enough to get it done, or the start of next month, and just throw a little bit on there. We might have to wait to hold off on planting that field, depending on how hot it gets this month. Want it to dry out a little bit, so we'll probably shift our focus back to our field that's already limed and ready to go. Now that the sun's cleared up, we can get planting that. So we got lots of work to do this month. Let's get it done. Heading over to the field with our seeder now, and just got a phone call that our buddy, he came over, picked up the truck and the trailer this morning, and went over and grabbed a roller for us. We did have to lease it. We don't have enough money to buy it yet, but that's all right. So we can get some rolling done now that both of these fields are done. You know, it felt like rather we had enough money to spend and roll the fields. You know, like before it didn't seem worthwhile. Now it seems like it is, because we'll going to be able to do both of our little fields here and plant both of them at the same time, which is awesome. We'll start with our one field. The other one's just going to be really muddy and gross, but that's fine. And we did buy a bunch of big bags, fertilizer, seed, and lime as well. That way we can finish kind of doing everything we need to if we have enough time in the day. So hopefully we can get it all done. And hopefully it won't take too long for you guys either. I don't want a whole bunch of time lapses, but gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get this field rolled up. Hopefully rolling shouldn't take too long. We'll try and do our best to actually get the whole field done as well. Just create like a nice seed bed, which will be awesome. Really just help our yield get up there. These fields, they just require so much more work, it feels like, when you gotta plow them. I don't know, last planting the grass was just like really easy. And we could have done the same thing, but we also really didn't get too much from our harvest, which is unfortunate. So we're really trying to step it up. We have the produce going, which is kind of keeping us on track. And of course, we've just been investing money into our animals and haven't really gotten much out of them. But they're doing really good. A lot of our cattle are getting close to puberty, where they're going to be able to produce some more cattle for us. And their value is almost, well, a fair few of them are over what you buy them at the animal dealership for. So that's awesome. These rollers are so heavy. It's going to take a little bit to get it done, but that's all right. We have both fields, and we're going to have to do it twice today. So we'll see what we can do. Might have to make a little jump cut here and there, but that's all right. Looks like we did miss a couple spots with the lime. But then you can really see the roller effect when there isn't lime, which is awesome. We're just kind of pushing down a lot of these stones, too. They're nothing really too big, so they're just going to kind of get squished back down into the field for now, and we might not even have to stone pick if they go away. I don't know. We'll see if they turn up next year. I'm sure they will. I'm tempted to just roll right onto that field. Maybe it'll add a little bit of lime on it because it's all over the rollers. Wouldn't that be nice? And you can see we did miss a strip, but it was intentional because we wanted to clean up, you know, this field and make it a bit straighter, and that is what it looks like. So we did miss a lot the first time. We managed to figure out how to plow straight after doing it on this field, so that really helped. But this job seems like it's going to take, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, but we'll collapse that down and we'll get the job done. Let's do it. We do have a fair bit of work to do today, so I figured why not get some help and use this other tractor. I mean, that is why we bought it, so we could get work done. And I know I'm driving straight over this seedbed. Absolute idiot, Randy. But we're going to get this limed up. Figured why not take the opportunity. The wheels are going to get absolutely disgusting, but that's not a problem. Hopefully we can get lime covered on here. That way, when we roll it, I know it won't be as satisfying looking, but then it can kind of push this lime down into the seed bed a little bit, and that soil can kind of just soak all of it up and hopefully dry out some of this gross muck we spread on there earlier. So hopefully should kind of be win-win-win and get everything all finished up. We shouldn't need to do lime or plow the fields for probably a couple years after this, which is nice. I mean, we still do have our last third of the field that we're going to take care of, but we're going to deal with that over winter time. That way we just have something to do and can do it right without having the pressure behind us, and then hopefully we can combine all of these fields into one after that. So that, well, I mean, it already is one big field, but just one crop type after that. We're kind of just planning a few different ones now and seeing what the best price is for different things. I don't know, like it really does vary, and hopefully we can get some more animals, because I would love to have some chickens on the farm, and what we're planting is going to be useful feed for the chickens as well as create some straw for us for the other animals. So again, win-win-win. maybe have enough lime to get this done. If not, we did buy a couple more bags. I thought we actually had less in here than we do, so that's kind of nice. We'll end up using some that we bought, but I went to the store and I just bought a bunch of big bags of everything. One, because I had the money, and I thought we could use it. I also realized that we could use the liquid fertilizer, but I did buy big bags of solid fertilizer, but not a problem there, because if we don't use it, whatever we don't use, we can just put back into the greenhouses, which will be really helpful. Oh, I thought that was a tree, but we did miss it. We still got the narrow tires on here, which seem like they're doing all right in this kind of mucky weather, but the wide ones might be useful to throw back on, but who knows. We do have kind of all winter, so we'll see what happens. It's nice to have both tractors kind of rolling at the same time. Looks nice. We got the red, we got the green. We'll get both these jobs finished up, and then hopefully we can get planted. Let's do it. Alright, we got a few things done in the works there. Had to switch up tractors on our implements because our planter over there, our seeder, whatever you want to call it, requires a lot more horsepower than this thing outputs. And fortunately, we grabbed the smaller of the roller selection that this thing can handle. So we're able to get everything done at the same time. So kind of weird. We sent our buddy over to our other tractor there, and we're just going to finish up rolling here, and then we're going to head over and start rolling kind of behind him as well, right over the seeds again, and just making full use of this roller while we have it. We did miss a little bit of area there right by the tree. It's always tricky to get that done. We'll finish up this part, and then we can go back over all of the areas that he's already planted. I'm looking forward to just getting all of this done. It's looking very similar right now. It is going to be two different crop types, though, just to change it up a little bit. And I guess we should probably start as far away from him as we can. And we'll get this done. I know there's a lot of big, long jobs to do today, but that's the way farming goes sometimes. We do have a lot of stuff planned for the winter, so I'm looking forward to that. It shouldn't be as slow as last year. We should have a little bit of money coming in, and of course we have a whole lot of produce that's just gathering up. We haven't had time to do anything with, but that's all to come. I think I was looking at some of the price fluctuations, and January seems to be the best month, so we're not too far off. By the time things start slowing down on the field, we'll be able to switch over to that. And I'm really hoping we can get something to load those up, because that's a lot of work to do. And the telehandler is great, but it's not really the best for lots of pallets. You know, that's like, I really want to get a Bobcat, if I can be honest here. That way we can use it for some forestry work and stuff like that as well. Although, again, might not be the best for tons of pallets. We'll kind of see what's available. So we'll go from there. This is kind of another long, slow job, but nothing we can really do about that. Looks like we did miss just a spot here. We might have to clean that up when we're done. But yeah, let's get the rest of this done. Looks like we're making really good progress, honestly. This is awesome. Just gonna hop into the John Deere once this pass is done. That way we can just clean up a couple of these little missed spots and transition over to a different crop type for the other half of our field and let our friend keep going. They've done a fine job, but of course if you want the job done right, you gotta do it yourself. So we're hopping in the cab for just a moment. Gonna clean up this little mistake right here. These corners are always tough. I get it. I don't blame the guy. But in the future, maybe it'd be smart to do some of these tougher spots on the outside ourselves first. See if we can cut this corner. Great. And then we can fix up the other end once we get down there. Shouldn't take too long. Get this put down. And you know what? I am going to send my friend down here. And mostly because I want a straight line. And we all know that is challenging. And of course, oh, they goofed it. They goofed it off the start. We're going to clear up some of that grass. But what can you do? At least it'll be straight. But it does kind of mess with all of our work we've done, but eventually that'll get cleared up. It's not too much of a worry. So we're just going to kind of cruise down with our friend here, and once we get to the end, we'll fix our mistake, change over seed types, and let him keep rolling. Looks like he's having a jolly time with his hand on the stick, one hand on the wheel, sunglasses on the face. Alright, we have finished up that little section behind us, and we've switched over to barley for this part of the field. We're gonna test our theory here and do some of these weirder, tougher corners first, and let our friend do kind of the middle section and see how that goes. Hopefully we won't have as much cleaning up to do at the end. Not that he did a terrible job last time. He did pretty good. But just with us rolling right behind, it's kind of weird if we got to go back over and roll some other spots. But that's fine. We're all learning. I can't really complain. I can't do much better. So as you can see, we're overlapping everywhere, but that's alright. I'd rather get spots than miss spots. We're just working out the size of all these different implements and tractors. It's really a lot to adjust to, but it is really good fun. I've been enjoying hanging out, having you guys here watching along with me. It's been a journey, and we're just only getting started. We're gonna hit the tree again, but looks like we're almost done. I am tempted to send him up this side, but oh no, he kind of goofed the last one, and again, I'm probably gonna goof it. So who am I to say anything? Let's get this lifted up, turned around just a bit, and do we just line him up and send him? How's he gonna know to turn the right direction after? That's another thought I had. I guess we can kind of use this little wheat bit to be our marker, but of course it is still field, so it can get done up. And you know what? I think we're just gonna send him down. He's a big boy. He knows what he's doing. He's got this. He took off his sunglasses. He doesn't need them anymore. There you go, bud. Alright, we're going to hop back in here. We left it running. I think we did. Yep. I'll race you to the end. It looks like, yeah, he's definitely gaining on me. I don't know. Yeah, he is. Can we make it? We're a tractor length ahead right now. What do you think? I don't know. We're rolling. He's planting. He's gaining. And we're halfway down the field. Yeah, he's totally going to beat us. Oh yeah, he's taking the lead. I think we're like neck and neck right now. Yeah, he took the lead in the last quarter. We knew it was going to happen. I had the head start, but there's nothing I could do. He's just got the power on me. I was going to say my rollers weigh more, but I don't know if they do, because that planter's pretty heavy, especially when it's full. And his tractor definitely weighs more, although he has more power. See if we can just get as close to this tree as possible. And then this is the fun part, is backing out of it without hitting anything. Alright, we're maybe going to just clean up this awkward spot. We're still going to hit that tree, I know it. Yeah, alright, well, that's alright. Lots of work ahead. We'll get it finished up. Let's do it. No! Our friend, you fool! Absolutely just ruined a lot of our hard work there. And he went the wrong way into the field. I feel so silly. That's not what you want. We're going to have to send him back off this direction, I suppose. And hopefully he'll make it the right way. I don't know. I've lost a lot of my trust in my friend there. He just did me dirty, and that's not what you want. I don't even know what's... Have we planted this part? I think we have, right? Because the lime is not there anymore. Yeah, totally. Well, this is just a kerfuffle. And I don't say that lightly. This is a kerfuffle. Okay, we're gonna try and go right here. I try to make it easy for him, and he just does me dirty. It's ridiculous. Wow. Well, our field's butched anyways. I don't even know what he did up there. It looks like he couldn't start in a straight line. Oh, man. Do I need to do a second pass on the corner? Do I just need to finish this all myself? You know what? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? He can roll, because he can't make mistakes like that and just expect to finish doing that job. That's ridiculous. Well, I did kick him out. I guess I can bring him back and he can finish rolling, because this is just... I got stuff to do, but man, why you gotta be like that, man? We're gonna miss this corner. Alright. Oh, I think we got it, actually. And then this buffoon can just... Yeah. You. Yeah. Brake check you, bud. You're just gonna drive off. Alright, well, do your thing. I was trying to hitch a ride to the other side of the field, but can't even do that right. Alright, well, let's get back to the tractor. That was, well, God, I felt like we were just doing so well. It was almost too good, you know? Of course, he just had to go the wrong way and do that. I mean, I should have been watching, but I don't know. That's rough. It was the first one going up, and I guess he didn't know any better, but I did tell him. I said, hey, like, I went around the outside, just follow the line. And, you know, I guess he wasn't listening. I don't even know. That's rough. Not what you want to see. And I guess it doesn't even matter. We can just straight up go over this now because there's no grass line in between. And we wasted some seed, but that's fine. Maybe the fields are a little bit more even now. And there won't be a weird little gap in between. So maybe he was big braining it and going, Randy, what are you even doing here, champ? Just make it one field. Like, it doesn't have to use your whole field, man. So who knows? Maybe he was doing us a solid. And I'm just too dumb to realize. Which I would not be surprised about. Would not be surprised about one bit. I can't even seem to line up the tractor. And I've got lines to go on. This is just... Come on, Randall. Oh, yeah. Hey, that looks nice once he's rolled it, at least. So that's something. And he can just kind of keep on rolling into this field. So, that's an easier job for him. I feel kind of bad now. Thanks, man. Give you a little honk. Honk. Yeah, that's the word, Randy. Alright, let's get this finished up. This has just been a crazy day. Just a crazy day. You know, I figured, why not do the fertilizing? He's still not done rolling. Let's take advantage of that time. But of course, he decided he was finished. So, I had to send him into the fertilizer tractor, and I'll finish the rolling. This guy's just very indecisive. He doesn't know what job he wants to do, and you know what? Maybe he just wants experience driving all of them. Or maybe he likes bothering his employer. I don't know. Either way, we're getting stuff done. And it's definitely been a long day. At this point, you could say I'm looking forward to the sun going down. We'll get cleaned up and packed away just before we call it a day. You put the seeder back. You pull the tractor in. You turn the tractor off. You finish fertilizing because your friend decided he didn't want to. You drop your fertilizer off. You pick the lime up. Awesome, we got all of our implements put away, tractors put away. Guess we should just take the truck back. We did put in a phone call to the shop. They're on their way to pick up. Guess we should fold that. Pick up the roller, get that out of our hair. Make sure we don't pay another day for that. We definitely got our money's worth out of that roller. That's was really helpful. I'm curious to see how much more we get, because I feel like we definitely had some weak straw swaths before. We did not really get that much out of it, but that's all right. We can't even back up the truck. We're so tired. Come on, Randy. You got this. You're a farmer. Figure it out. Energy. There you go. It's just backing up. It's just backing it up. That's why you didn't say that. There you go. You backed it up successfully. You parked that. And let's head back home. It's been a long day. Thank you so much for watching. Excited to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Send it!